you a veteran looking for a home loan? In this video, I'm going to let you know how to buy a house using the VA loan in 8 easy steps. Stick around. Hi, my name is Betty Gonzalez. I am a military veteran and a real estate agent in South Florida with the XP Realty. I know that for many of us, buying a home can be tough, but with the VA loan, it is easier than ever. In this video, I'm going to show you in 8 easy steps how the process works and how you can get started today. You will not want to miss this one, as I am going to let you know everything you need to know, from your qualifications to what to look from your lender to everything you need to know to get started to take you all the way to the closing table. So let's get started and let me show you how it is done. Welcome to Doral Homes by Betty Gonzalez, where I tell you everything you need to know about living in South Florida. So if you like to stay up to date in what's going on in South Florida's housing market, consider subscribing. Before I let you know what the first step is, I first need to let you know what the VA loan requirements are. The VA loans are a unique type of loan given the fact that they are funded by private lenders, but they are backed by the Department of Veteran Affairs. VA loans have limits on the amount that they can guarantee, or entitlements as they are commonly referred to. The VA guarantees a portion of the loan, usually up to 25% of the loan value. This guarantee helps lenders offer more favorable terms, such as no down payments, no mortgage insurance, and a lower interest rates than traditional mortgages. To be eligible for a VA loan, you must be on active duty, a retired member of the military, or a veteran that have served at least 90 days during wartime, 180 days during peacetime, 6 years in the National Guard or Reserves, or have been discharged due to a service-related disability from any branch of the military service. In addition to meeting these eligibility requirements, you must meet certain credit guidelines to qualify for a VA loan. These requirements may include having a satisfactory credit history with reasonable debt-to-income ratios and sufficient residual income after accounting for mortgage payments and other expenses each month. There are also certain fees associated with applying for a VA loan, such as appraisal fees and lender origination charges, which can add up quickly if you're not accounted for those in advance. However, it is important to keep in mind that there are also potential savings associated with utilizing the VA loan, such as reduced interest rates that could save you thousands over the time of your mortgage payments. Not to mention that you do not have to pay a down payment, nor have to pay private mortgage insurance throughout the life of your mortgage. And there's no prepayment penalty. Now that you know what the VA loan is and what are the requirements, let's talk about the next steps. Here's what a typical VA loan process looks like. The first step is to shop for a VA loan lender. After you know that you qualified to get a VA loan, the first steps in the process is to shop around for a VA approved lender. This can be done by searching online or by speaking with the loan officer at your bank. With the help of the loan officer, you can identify the documents that are needed and figure out what size of loan you may qualify for based on your income and credit score. Shopping around is important since each VA-approved lender may offer different interest rates and closing costs and discount points. So to get the best deal possible, it is recommended that you compare at least 3 lenders before making a final decision. Additionally, it is important to check any hidden fees or additional requirements that some lenders may have before signing any agreements. It is wise to read throughout the documents carefully and make sure that everything is clear before signing off on anything. So getting a VA loan is a very important decision and should be taken seriously so that you can get the best deal available. Obtain your COE. The second step in the process of getting your loan is obtaining a Certificate of Eligibility, or COE for short. This document shows that you meet the initial criteria for the loan and you need it before you get pre-approved. A COE can be obtained online at the e-benefits portal located on the va.gov website. To access this portal, you must have an account established with the DS Login Premium, commonly known as My Health eVet or ID.me. You will also need to provide your Social Security number and other personal information associated with your military service records. If you're having problems getting approved for an account, contact the VA Help Desk at 1-800-827-1000 and they should be able to assist you in setting up an account and helping you obtain your COE. You may also apply through your lender. as many lenders also have their own ways to request and receive a COE, which may be easier and quicker than other methods. Either way, once obtained, you must provide this certificate to your lender, as it proves eligibility and enables them to proceed with getting you pre-approved for your loan. Here are some additional items that you might need to provide to obtain the loan in addition to your COE: driver's license or a government issue ID. For active duty members, a signed statement of service by your unit's commander, recent financial information including W-2s, pay stubs, and bank statements. For veterans, your COE should suffice, but have your discharge or separation papers, better known as DD-214, in case there's a discrepancy with your COE and you have to prove your honorable discharge from the military. For surviving spouses, a marriage certificate or license in addition to your spouse's COE, DD-214, and death certificate. If you're finding value in this video, please hit the like button so that others can benefit from this information as well. Thank you. Step 3. Get pre-approved for the mortgage. Getting pre-approved for a mortgage is an important step in the VA loan process because that helps show home sellers that you are serious about purchasing a home and that you have the credit worthiness to borrow money from the banks. Pre-approval involves obtaining a statement or letter from the bank or lender that indicates how much money in principal they are willing to lend you for a mortgage. While having a pre-approval letter does not guarantee that you will receive a mortgage, it is an essential first step, and many sellers require proof of pre-approval before they consider your offer. As mentioned earlier, to get pre-approved, you must provide information such as income and assets, any debts and liabilities, and employment history. So after submitting this information, the lender reviews it and determines if you qualify for a pre-approval. If approved, the lender issues you a letter that states the amount of money that they are willing to lend you for a mortgage. So this gives the seller confidence in your ability to follow through with the purchase of the house and makes you more competitive when it is time to make an offer. Having this pre-approval letter also comes in handy during the negotiations, since sellers know exactly how much financing you can access. And lastly, having a pre-approval makes it easier to complete the loan process once you have chosen the property, since most of the preliminary assessment has already been done by your lender. So bottom line is that obtaining a pre-approval letter is an important first step that puts you on track for closing on your dream home faster than those who do not have one. The fourth step in the process of getting a VA loan is to find a home. So okay, now that you have your pre-approval letter in hand, the fourth step of getting a VA loan is to find a real estate agent who is knowledgeable and experienced with VA loans. A military-friendly agent is especially beneficial to you as a member of the military or veteran, because veteran-friendly agents are familiar with the process, paperwork, and other intricacies of the VA loan that other agents just don't know. Furthermore, they understand the benefits available to veterans and can help you identify properties that will maximize those benefits. So when selecting an agent, it is also important to consider their experience. So look for one who has worked with veterans in the past, agents that were veterans themselves, or agents that specialize in helping veterans. So working with an agent that understands the VA loan program can save you time and money, as they know how to best navigate the sometimes complicated world of real estate transactions, especially when using the VA loan. So a good agent will also help you work to ensure your offer is attractive to sellers, which usually means having a pre-approval letter, which you already know this. So while having a pre-approval letter might not be necessary in the past, nowadays it is an important first step, and as many sellers require it before they even consider your offer. An experienced agent understands this and can make sure that your stands out among others competing for the same property. Additionally, they should be prepared to answer any of your questions about financing and homeownership so that you can feel confident making an offer on any of the home that you choose. One of the most important reasons your agent needs to really understand the VA loan process is to help put at ease the seller and the seller's agent, as many sellers agents are not familiar with the VA loan program and unfortunately steer their clients from accepting the VA offers. The fifth step in the process of getting a VA loan is to sign the purchase agreement and sale. Once you get an accepted offer and hammer out all the details, you'll sign a purchase and sales agreement with the seller. This contract is essential in protecting your interests throughout the home buying process. It will stipulate the details of your offer, such as agreed upon purchase price and any additional terms or conditions of sale. Additionally, it should include contingencies that can protect you if something changes down the line. This can include how long you have to secure financing, the amount of earnest money you'll need, and the right to have a home inspection. It is also wise to ask for sellers to pay some or all of the VA closing costs when prudent, which can help minimize your expenses when purchasing a home. As such, it is important to consult with your agent carefully when crafting and negotiating this agreement to ensure that all of your rights and interests are adequately protected throughout this process. The sixth step in the VA loan process is to go through the VA home appraisal and inspection. A VA-approved appraisal will evaluate the property's value and assess its ability to meet the VA's minimum property requirements, which must be met before the loan can be approved. This evaluation is very important as it will help you determine whether you are making a wise investment with this particular property. It is also the stage that a home inspection should be done if it was agreed upon in the purchase and sales agreement. This stage should not be skipped under any circumstances. An inspection provides you with an opportunity to gain a better understanding of your potential new home, as well as opportunity to back out of the deal if necessary. If unanticipated repairs needed to be made, this inspector will look for any structural issues such as water damage, foundation problems, electrical issues, HVAC system issues, plumbing leaks, roof damage, signs of pest infestations, fire safety issues, and any other safety or health concerns that may exist in the house. Furthermore, they can also provide insights into whether certain appliances are up to date and functioning properly. It is essential that all necessary repairs envisioned by both parties are completed satisfactorily before closing on a VA loan so that nothing stands in the way of its approval. So with an accurate appraisal and through an inspection report in hand, then both buyer and seller can move forward with confidence knowing that the investment is sound. The seventh step in the process of getting a VA loan is to complete the mortgage underwriting process. As with the bank, your bank or lender's underwriters will need you to submit documents such as proof of income, assets, and other financial information to evaluate your eligibility for the loan. The documents should provide adequate evidence that you have a stable financial situation and that you're able to make that responsibility of paying monthly mortgage payments. Once all necessary documents are received, the underwriters will review them carefully, and if everything checks out, they will issue what is known as a clear to close notice. This indicates that all requirements for the loan approval have been satisfied and that you can now move forward with closing your VA loan. In addition to submitting paperwork and other documentations, it is important to carefully review any closing costs associated with your mortgage so that you can budget appropriately for them. Ensure that there are not unexpected fees or charges that could delay or impede the completion of your transaction. Ultimately, completing this step will help pave the way for successful home ownership. The eighth and final step of the VA loan process is closing. Closing is nerve-wracking and exciting at the same time. During this step, you will sign documents that agree to terms of the loan and you will be presented with a closing statement. This document will provide a detailed breakdown of what your final closing costs are. Usually, these include a funding fee, which can range from 1.4% to 3.6% of the loan amount, depending on how much money you put down as a down payment. Generally, the higher the down payment, the lower the fee. However, there are some exceptions available in certain special circumstances, such as those related to disability or death. It is also recommended to do a walkthrough through the property a day prior to signing all documents and receive your keys to your home, as well as signing all documents including purchase agreements. Other items may be included in closing costs, such as title insurance, fees, or lender's origination fees. So it is important that you have reviewed all associated costs beforehand. So once all paperwork has been signed and completed, you will receive the keys of your home. Congratulations! You're a homeowner now. If you are unsure if you qualify for a VA loan, watch this video next where I go in detail about the loan application requirements. See you inside that video. And remember, I am Betty Gonzalez, serving the military community of South Florida, from serving our country to serving you.